I usually shoot weddings and portraits, mostly weddings. That's kind of my bread and butter. I am known for weddings. I like the interaction, I like the moments that you can create, I like the little laughter, all the little kind of candid things. That's really what I love. I was getting a Bachelor of Design, and because they make you broaden your horizons and take option courses, and I thought to pay to paint or sculpt was kind of a waste of tuition money, I decided to do a visual communications design course, and part of that was photography. And then I took this photo of my great-grandmother's living room, and my prof took me aside and was like, "You're really good at this, you have an eye for it, you should consider doing something with it." And I put 2 and 2 together and decided to post an ad on Kijiji. And then I booked my first wedding for $150. I had never photographed people before that. And here I am 13, almost 14 years later. So my favorite film was Fuji 400H. And when they quit manufacturing it, the distributor sent me an email and said, "Hey, this is the plan. How many rolls do you want to buy?" And I bought a few thousand rolls. And I love that film so much, but I ultimately was like, all right, well, maybe it's time I move on and find something comparable. And the GF100S had just come out, and I was like, okay, I feel like maybe this is the one camera that could compete with medium format film, or like at least get me close enough to that look that I really want. And it completely changed how I shoot. I love it. With the GFX100 version 2, the autofocus is quite sharp. The eye detect was pretty remarkable. I could like even pick left eye, right eye. That is a huge thing. I mean, usually I just run backwards at the same pace that people like run at me or walk backwards. And I mean, that, you know, that has its own hazards. So this is a nice change of pace, that it is so fast. In May with my husband, we were in Banff shooting a project, and we were like, all right, let's go paddleboarding. Let's try this out. And we went down to Jack Lake where we were today, and it was gorgeous. And because it was backlit and the trees were kind of shading the water, it looked this very emerald green color. And I was like, I need to shoot a couple here, and I need to shoot a couple like on a paddleboard kissing. And I just had this like one shot in mind. And then we kind of turned it into this whole day of fun and like very Alberta. The 55mm lens, I use it for all my family portraits, pretty much anything where I need autofocus. Kids, family, stuff at weddings. It is honestly the perfect lens. Like knowing the coloring of film and like really trying to emulate that in my digital work and keeping the softness and just the qualities of film and trying to mimic that so closely in digital has been like the thing that I think I've brought over the most. I like to keep it basic and focus on what I'm shooting and creating what I want to create. It's more convenient. I don't have to bring so many bags. When I do destination work, I don't have to bring lead bags full of film and all kinds of things. So it's been an upgrade.